Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and we've had a couple debates before in the game, such as which egg is better out of two, or whether mining was better than fishing. However, this is probably going to be the most important debate we've ever done on this channel. Basically, what should have actually been removed, and which basically would you prefer? Would you prefer no caves and no lag, or would you prefer caves with lag? So yeah, basically the caves have recently been removed, which alongside with it has removed a lot of the lag and a lot of the disconnects when it comes to just playing the game normally. And on top of that as well, with caves being gone, it does mean that the game is now a lot harder to grind through, such as a lot of players for rebirthing, getting tickets and etc like that. And on top of that as well, the teleporter glitch is no more because we cannot teleport on top of caves anymore. So yeah, it's a really interesting one. And I have seen a lot of split between the comments from the previous video, so let's just get straight into it. So when I first uploaded the video, I actually got quite a lot of comments that were saying that caves should not have been removed, and I still am getting comments that are saying caves should not have been removed, just for the simple fact that as of right now, tickets are absolutely impossible to get. Fishing is obviously a good way of getting tickets. However, a lot of the time, especially for mobile players, it's just not possible to AFK get in fish and stuff. So honestly, it takes a long time, it's very boring, and obviously it's just kind of annoying to do. So yeah, with the fact that caves are gone, tickets and getting just ores in general are very difficult right now. On top of that as well, the quests are very difficult. They are getting changed though, thankfully. And as well as that, for a lot of the newer players who don't have a lot of rebirths, basically you can't just like go down and get stone and then rebirth. It's going to be really difficult to start out rebirthing now because there is no caves just to go down to and get a lot of ores from. So yeah, caves being gone has kind of ruined it for a lot of players, especially those players who are kind of newer to the game. On top of that, for the players who don't have a lot of tickets. For me right now, I don't have a lot of tickets, so I'm honestly kind of completely stuck when it comes to wanting to basically hatch the captain's egg. Now obviously, I can go ahead and use that fishing trick where you just kind of hatch and fish at the same time. However, the only problem with that is that the fact that you still do run out of tickets over time, unless you're getting a ton of legendaries, which doesn't really happen. So yeah, getting tickets right now without the Ks it's either going to be a boring task and a boring grind, or it's basically impossible. For those on mobile, it is a very kind of like 50-50 side. Because obviously, when it comes to mobile, the servers aren't exactly great and the connection's never really that great as well. The lag is always amplified, just because mobile devices aren't exactly as strong as your computers and your consoles basically. So yeah, basically, it's a good thing for mobiles, for the fact that you aren't disconnecting and getting lag anymore. However, obviously, mining and fishing, it's basically just completely ruined the game, especially for tickets. So yeah, it's a really interesting one right now. However, I would say as of Friday, basically, when the next update comes out, I feel like a lot of people won't exactly miss caves as much, thanks to all of the new changes that are coming. So obviously, for mobile players, it's still not exactly going to be that great. However, just think about the fact that you will not be disconnecting anymore. There won't be basically any more lag. So that's always a massive positive. You will basically be able to stay in the game for way longer without disconnecting all the time. So just think about that as a massive positive. Obviously, with caves being gone, it's pretty hard. However, they are going to be increasing the amount of ores that spawn down through the caves. So basically, well, obviously not through the caves, but throughout the mine. So once you do kind of mine down and stuff, as you can see right now, there's not exactly a lot of ores. It's actually kind of crazy how little ores I'm getting right now. Even now, I would have expected to see one seaweed, which is kind of crazy. But as you can see, yeah, finally we get one seaweed there out of literally 57 blocks mined down, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, these ores and stuff will get a massive increase. So you will be able to see ores a lot more. And on top of that as well, we will basically have the ores kind of like easier to do in terms of quests and stuff. So as you can see right now, this says 275 ruby. This should most likely be brought down to like something like 100 or 150. Just to make it way easier and stuff, which is always a good thing. And on top of that as well, in terms of tickets, without having caves, it does make mining for tickets very hard. However, they are going to be boosting fishing very, very high. So I'm not really too sure how much it's going to do, but it will be around like 3 times, 2 times maybe. I'm going to expect something around there. So this smallmouth bass will probably be at least like 200 tickets next time around when the next update drops. So yeah, it's honestly a really weird one that caves have been removed, but obviously if it does stop a lot of lag and it does help out most players, obviously you have to go with the majority vote, and I know a lot of players were definitely complaining about the lag. So as of right now, for the majority vote of the game, I do believe that lag, well basically removing the caves, was the one in favour, because obviously the lag was getting so bad with the game. So yeah, it's a really interesting one, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys do think that caves should return and the lag should stay, let me know. However, if you think that caves should stay gone and they should just work on optimizing them more as well, let me know down in the comments. I might make a poll in my community tab. But yeah, as of right now, there's less lag, but there is obviously no caves. However, when it comes down around to Friday, we will basically be getting a lot of boosts in the game, such as obviously ores getting like an increase in spawn rates and fishing getting a massive boost as well. So yeah, this Friday, I think people will kind of open up their eyes and see that caves being gone isn't such a bad thing once all of the changes have been made and stuff. But obviously, as of right now, for these next couple of days, it's going to be very hard to get tickets. So we might see some more Sunday secrets getting hatched instead. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.